Hi Project 52ers, welcome to week 4 of our 52-week money challenge. This week it's time to save $49. Remember this year we're going in reverse, so we're saving less each week, which means it makes it easier every single week. So you should have hit that magical mark of just over $200. You should now have $202, and we're on our way towards our year-end goal in that last week of December of $1,378. And for the kids that are playing along, it's time to save 40 cents. So you should now have a total of $1 in the kids' money savings challenge. And don't forget, they're on the way to the end of the year. If they do this every week, they'll have $137.80. Now, as always, we've got a wealth building tip. This week's wealth building tip is around meal planning. And this really came about because of our money masterclass that we held last Wednesday. It was a very big topic of discussion in the group, and a lot of people were talking about the cost of their groceries and them spending a lot of money each week. So I thought I'd put together some tips on how to meal plan, because and people that were in the group weren't alone. There is a lot of money that is wasted on food each year. So you can see there that us Aussies alone waste $8 billion a year on food that gets thrown out. So definitely meal planning can help save you money, but also what I found too is it's just stop me eating rubbish, stops me grabbing takeaway on the way home. So these are some of the things that I've been able to do to help with meal planning. I'm a big fan of the once a day cook, so huge fan of the slow cooker. I'm not a professional cook by any stretch of the imagination, so I love my slow cooker. I put that on over night time, and then I've got 2 meals the next day for lunch and dinner. So that for me is great. I chuck the stuff in, I don't have to think about it, and it's ready. So once a day cooking for your 2 meals. The other thing which can help too is to have themes particular days. So Tuesdays could be your chicken day, and you might have 2 or 3 dishes that you rotate for chicken. Cutting out a day of meat it can also be a way to help save money as well. So you might have a meatless Monday. Other big thing is to have a freezer. So a good freezer to freeze any leftovers gives you plenty of room. So if you do get time poor and you're in a hurry, you're not grabbing for takeaway, you've got something in the freezer that you can have as your fallback option as well. And the other thing which I have done at times as well is I buy my groceries online and get them delivered. A couple of good reasons. It means that I stick to my spending limit because I can see it totaling. And the other good thing is if I'm really time poor and I just can't get to the groceries, it saves me to get to the store. It saves me that trip and stuff gets delivered. The other big one, which I hear from all you Project 52ers many times over, is Aldi. So for when I track my clients' spending with their groceries, one of the things I consistently see is the people that shop at Aldi, their groceries are well under the average. So I don't shop at Aldi. This is not a plug for me, but I know that a lot of you do, and I know that's what has kept a lot of my clients in their grocery spending plans as well. And the other thing that I try and do is just stick to the outside of the supermarket. Don't go into those middle aisles. Just trying to keep on the outside. Not only is it fresher stuff, it's also, once you go into those middle aisles, you're grabbing stuff that you might not need or extra, things that aren't on your list. So sticking to those outside aisles often are healthier, but also stops us grabbing extra stuff. And this, for me, meal planning is just like going to the gym. It's something you've got to put in your diary. It's something that you've got to be committed to doing. So for me, Sunday nights is our meal planning night, and also when we do our groceries as well. And so just like going to the gym, that's what we need to do with meal planning, is put it in our diary so it actually gets time and we actually do it. Um, that's the tips for me. I would love to hear what you guys think as well. I would love to hear some extra tips. I know there's some of you that came along on Wednesday night that had some really great ideas around meal planning. So I would love to hear your tips. And if you share them in the Project 52 Facebook group, I would love to give away for the best tip or the best meal recipe or best tip, whatever you've got. I would like to give you a copy of one of my favorite books. It's called 4 Ingredient Meal Planning. It's actually also signed by the author as well. So there's some great tips in there, some recipes, some easy recipes, a meal planning template as well. So I'd love to give that away to whoever has the best idea in the Project 52 group. So I hope that helped, guys. Any other questions or comments, don't hesitate to put it in the Facebook group. and I hope you have a good rest of your week.